Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
The chapter started with Athaliah.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was lots of names and relationships and things happening. And then with Joash.
Joash. Yeah, I actually got it all figured out.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, hit me with it.
Okay, so Athaliah, right?
Yeah.
That's Asa's kid or grandkid or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was Asa and then, yeah.
Asa's grandkid?
It was Asa and then Jehoshaphat, or do I have those two backwards?
Jehoshaphat was Ahaziah's dad, I believe.
Right, so it was Asa and then Jehoshaphat and then Ahaziah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now we're on Ahaziah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was all evil and shit.
Right.
And he was best friends with that dude Jehu from
Oh no,
not
he got murdered
Jehu.
by never mind, I'm sorry.
He
Joram.
was Joram from Judah.
Yeah, Joram.
Yeah. And they were best friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Joram got he went into battle with one of the kings that they were fighting, that they
Right.
decided to fight for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And he got like stabbed or whatever. So to go mend his ways, he went to go stay with Jehu.
No.
God
He
damn
went
it.
to some city.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he went to go stay with Jehu's area.
Yeah, but the city where Jehu was, not
Yeah,
with
but
Jehu.
that was Jehu's city.
Okay.
He went to go heal there.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
And so then Ahaziah's like,
Jezreel. It was in Jezreel.
Yeah, Jezreel. And so then Ahaziah's like, oh, my guy, he's healing over there. I'm going to go meet up with him in this place that this bad guy lives that wants to kill us. That sounds smart.
Right.
So then there they are hanging out in Jezreel, and then Jehu's like, fuck all of you.
And killed
them.
Right.
Right? And so then back home, Ahaziah's mom is like, oh, remember that time when my son who just got murdered all of his brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to kill all of his kids and family and everything. Which I didn't really understand that at the time. Okay?
Right.
Her name's like Athaliah or some shit like that.
Sure.
Okay? And so she's like, I'm killing everybody. But then Ahaziah's sister is like, that seems kind of mean.
Right.
And so then she took the youngest baby of Ahaziah and is like, I'm just going to hide little Joash over here.
Right.
And maybe he won't get killed. And then that Athaliah bitch was like, you killed your brothers, my other sons, so I'm going to kill all of your family.
Right.
And so she did, except for Joash. And that's where we ended.
Okay. All right, so that was 2 Kings chapter 22.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we'll be reading
2 Chronicles chapter 23.
All right, let's go do this.
Okay. Okay, 2 Chronicles chapter 23.
Okay.
And I forgot to say that Ahaziah's mom, Athaliah,
Yeah.
her husband is Jehoiada, a priest.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
she had no
That's right, they
business.
were stowed away in the... Wait.
She had no business being murdery.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because she's married to a priest. So
Got it.
I don't know why she's all murdery. Okay?
I thought she was married to Jehoshaphat. The one that, there's the one that stowed away Joash. She was married to a priest, I thought.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay.
My bad. Okay. Yeah, I did it again. Like, I just as soon as I think I got a grasp on this, and then I fuck it all up. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
I mean, I pay attention occasionally, so I
That's
got you, I guess.
Well, here's the thing. Like, after we got done, I went and I took notes.
Yeah.
So that I could have it straight in my head. But there's so many names that I forgot them all already.
Right.
So, oh well. What you gonna do?
Right.
I tried.
Yep.
Okay, in the 7th year of Athaliah, the bitch mom's reign,
Yeah.
Jehoiada the priest decided to act. No, you're right.
Yeah.
This is her son-in-law then. Right?
Sure, maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of.
This is her son-in-law because
right. It's
the
He's
sister.
a stepmom though. She
No.
wasn't actually at whatever that guy's whatever his name was.
What?
Ahaziah. It wasn't this
It
bitch
is?
wasn't Ahaziah's actual mom. It was his stepmom.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay. Well, I don't necessarily believe you, but I have no reason to argue it, so I'll go with it.
All right.
But anyway, it doesn't matter regardless. Her son-in-law is the priest.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So Jehoiada, the priest, decided to act. He summoned his courage and made a pact with 5 army commanders. Azariah, son of Jehoram. Ishmael, son of Jehohanan. Fuck you. Azariah, son of Obed. Maaziah, son of Adiah. And Elishaphat, son of Zikri. And I'm not going to remember any of those.
Right.
But they're
5
men. He's
military
like,
leaders.
we got to get rid of this bitch.
Right.
So these men traveled secretly throughout Judah and summoned the Levites and clan members in all the towns to come to Jerusalem. They were like, we have got to do something.
Sounds like a lot of people didn't like this lady.
She was crazier than the bad guys.
Right.
And the bad guys were evil in the Lord's sight. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
they were bad enough.
Yep.
They all gathered at the temple of God where they made a solemn pact with Joash, the young king. He's only like 6 years old or whatever.
Right.
So I don't know what the fuck kind of pact they're making.
I mean,
With a kid.
Yeah.
Jehoiada said to them, "Here is the king's son. The time has come for him to reign. The Lord has promised that a descendant of David will be our king. That is what you must do, kiddo. When you priests and Levites come on duty on the Sabbath, a third of you will serve as gatekeepers." Oh, I remember all this from the Kingses, remember?
Yeah, right.
Another third
Don't they toss her out of a window or something?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Another third will go over to the royal palace, and the final third will be at the foundation gate. Everyone else should stay in the courtyards of the Lord's temple. Well, if you've got a third, and a third, there is no and the rest of you.
Right.
Because 3/3 is a whole.
Right.
So what is the rest
They
of you?
didn't do math very well back then.
Clearly.
Math was not their strong.
Look,
they couldn't even count to certain numbers. So
math is not my strong suit, and even I understand that when you add 3/3, you get a whole, and there's none left over.
Right.
Remember, only the priests and Levites on duty may enter. You said duty. May enter the temple of the Lord, for they are set apart as fucking holy. The rest of the people that are not one of the thirds that I just mentioned,
right.
They must obey the Lord's instructions and stay outside.
Okay.
You Levites form a bodyguard around the king, the kiddo, and keep your weapons in hand. Kill anyone who tries to enter the temple. Stay with the king, the kiddo, wherever he goes.
Murderous Levites.
Levites.
Yeah.
They're making the Levites get out their little
right.
stabby stabs.
Yeah.
So the Levites and all the people of Judah did everything as Jehoiada the priest ordered. The commanders took charge of the men reporting for duty that Sabbath. Oh, they fought on the Sabbath. Damn!
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's a big deal.
I feel like God wouldn't like that.
I can't even speak for God at this point because
supposed to pick up sticks on the Sabbath.
He's so fucking wishy-washy. Can you really even guess which way he would go on this? No. As well as those who were going off duty. Jehoiada, the priest, did not let anyone go home after their shift ended. He's like, all y'all working OT.
Well, you don't want anybody spreading rumors about, hey, we're taking over the queen tonight.
Then Jehoiada supplied the commanders with the spears and the large and small shields that had once belonged to King David and were stored in the temple of God. I remember
thought that they lost that shit to somebody.
They did, but it hasn't happened yet.
Oh,
they did further on in the books.
No, but one of the kings since David has had to make bronze shields because somebody plundered the other stuff that David had.
I don't think that's
happened.
There
there was gold shields originally, and then
I don't think that's happened yet.
There was another
Chronicles.
I'm not talking about the big one. I'm talking about there was another plundering where then they had to make bronze shields. One of the kings that we've already read about in Chronicles here. I can't remember which one, but somebody since David had to make bronze shields because somebody had plundered all the shit.
Didn't they get all that shit back?
It was after Solomon because Solomon made all the riches, and then the next guy lost it all.
Okay, but didn't they get it back?
I don't.
They just did a shit ton of plundering.
Maybe they plundered other shit, but
I don't know. Whatever.
They don't have David shields. Is my point.
Okay, whatever. Who cares? Jehoiada, stationed all the people around the king with their weapons ready. They formed a line from the south side of the temple around to the north side and all around the altar. I can't believe she has no idea that this is going on.
It seems like it would be a little suspicious, right?
We said this at the time last time around.
Yeah.
We were like, how does she not know?
And she doesn't have people reporting to her like, hey, there's like a big
to-do
army forming in town.
Well, they maybe don't have their swords out.
Right.
They're ready, but
something's happening.
Right. There's a gathering. There's a to-do. There's a fracas.
Right.
Then Jehoiada and his sons brought out Joash, the king's son, the kiddo, placed the crown on his itty-bitty little head, and presented him with a copy of God's laws.
Because that's what you do to 6-year-olds.
I don't remember them giving him a copy of God's laws the first time around.
Probably didn't. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think they had a copy.
But it's the first documented time of indoctrination.
Yeah, that's true. They anointed him. I guess they have the right to anoint him, huh?
Sure.
And proclaimed him king, and everyone shouted, "Long live the king!"
It's the way I see it. You can, pretty much anoint anybody you want king.
I think we did this before. Me and you anointed each other and decided we're
right.
kings.
I think we did.
Because anybody can be a king. And
have you done any kingly acts since then? I haven't. I haven't done any kingly acts.
I'm trying to think. No, what would a kingly act be something bossy, or would it be something good and decent? I suppose it depends
on what kind of king you are, right?
Okay.
Are you a good king or are you a shit king?
I would be a good king.
Did you destroy a share of pools or did you let people have them?
Oh, I let people have whatever they want.
Oh, okay. So there you go. You were a good king, but not to God. God probably would have smited you.
I'm smote.
But you're not smote, so I guess you're still reigning.
But I'm not in David's line.
Are we
so
co-kings?
Does it even matter? Well, yeah, okay. Obviously.
Got it. Okay.
Because
I'm just checking.
I'm not king over you, and you're not king over me.
Right.
We king-a-ling-a-ding-dong together. We king around.
Okay.
Kings be kinging.
Right, yeah.
When Athaliah heard the noise of the people running and the shouts of praise to the king.
Yeah, that'll give it away every time.
Yeah. She hurried to the Lord's temple to see what the fuck was happening. When she arrived, she saw the newly crowned king standing in his place of authority by the pillar at the temple entrance. Oh, I bet her face was mad.
Yeah.
I would love to see her face.
Yeah. But she just ran down there by herself?
Surely she had...
Did she have some guards with her?
She had some handmaids with her, I'm sure.
All right.
I'm sure. The commanders and trumpeters were surrounding him, and people from all over the land were rejoicing and blowing trumpets. Singers, da-da-da.
You know what I don't understand?
No.
So there's all these people, right? And the thing they needed to throw off this shitty ruler is to anoint a king. Mm-hmm. Why didn't they just... I mean, like, what's wrong with just taking it yourself?
Yeah, they could have done this at any time.
Fuck cares about a king? Just take the goddamn place over.
They could have, but it took the one guy, the one priest, to put it all into action and make it happen.
Sure, no, I get it.
He was a follower of God.
I suppose. But, like, why are we so hung up on symbology and symbols and things?
Symbolism?
Symbolism, yeah, sorry. Like, it just... These people could have thrown this shit-ass ruler out anytime they wanted to. Okay, you're asking that question, but yet we live in a country with lots of people who don't like the way... No, that's exactly right. I don't understand it now as much as I don't understand it for then. Because we go along to get along, and we're used to... It's easier to just go with what you're used to, you know? Yeah. Like, what, are you going to go insurrection? I'm not. I mean, no. Like, let's say Trump gets in office again. Are you going to go insurrection? I'll protest. Okay, but protest is not the same as, why didn't you just go declare yourself the president? I mean, if he tries to scrap the goddamn Constitution, I might consider... You are so full of shit. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. Whatever. No, you can't say things like that on a podcast. You can't tell me what I wouldn't do. I know what you wouldn't do. You do not. I do know what you wouldn't do. And what you wouldn't do is you wouldn't just be like, I'm the president now. I've decided. And that's the same thing these people are going through. All right. They have a method. They have a thing. Okay. All right. Singers, yeah, with musical instruments were leading the people in a great celebration. When Athaliah saw this, that bitch tore her clothes in despair and shouted, Treason! Treason! Oh, what a world! Melting! Just in case anybody missed that, it was treason. Treason. Treason! God damn it! Treason! Then Jehoiada the priest ordered the commanders who were in charge of the troops, take her to the soldiers in front of the temple and kill anyone who tries to rescue her. Wow. No, he didn't say go kill her. He just said kill anybody that tries to rescue her. No, I got it. For the priest had said she must not be killed in the temple of the Lord. I do remember that. I do too. Because they were like, we're doing this all on the up and up. This is the lady that got thrown out the goddamn window and then left for dogs to eat. I thought it was too, but I don't know for sure. Yeah. So they seized her and led her out to the entrance of the horse gate on the palace grounds, and they killed her there. Damn, they killed her with the horses. Yeah. She got horse poopy in her intestines. Then Jehoiada made a covenant between himself and the king and the people that they would be the Lord's people. And all the people went over to the temple of Baal and tore it down. Yeah, they did. They tore it the fuck down. That's what the good kings do. They tear down those fucking altars. And then they get rid of the Asherah poles. Right. They demolished the altars and smashed the idols, and they killed Matan. Oh, no. I did a scroll. You did a scroll thing, yeah. Oopsie. Okay. They killed Matan, the priest of Baal, in front of the altars. Damn. Whoever Matan is, like, he's never... the priest of Baal. I guess. Yeah. Like, I want to look him up. That's kind of shitty, though. You know, like, this guy's he's just doing his job, and he's like, all right, we're worshiping Baal this week, and then they're like, not anymore, and now you're dead. And recorded in history forever as an evil, evil motherfucker. So it just let it be known, apparently. I mean, God didn't technically sanction this, but he didn't say anything bad about it. God apparently is okay with killing religious rivals. So, yeah. Of course he is. That's shitty. That's shitty. He is a murdery, vengeful sumbitch. Right. I agree. I don't agree with that move. I think that's dumb. No, it's a douche move. Yeah. Quite honestly. Right. Jehoiada now put the priests and Levites in charge of the temple of the Lord, following all the directions given by David. He also commanded them to present burnt offerings to the Lord, as prescribed by the law of Moses, and to sing and rejoice, as David had instructed. I want to see some dancing, bouncing ding-dongs. That's what I want to see. He also stationed gatekeepers, but not keymasters, at the gates of the Lord's temple to keep out those who, for any reason, were ceremonially unclean. You know, yes. Like anybody who
had just had sex, or
Right.
anybody who was menstruating,
It's
or
funny, though,
anybody
that-
who had just happened to be a vampire that sucked blood.
Yeah. It's funny that they don't really mention the unclean thing hardly at all for like ever.
And then all of
And
a
then
sudden,
all of a sudden, right here at the end of a chapter, they're like, and the ceremonially unclean
yeah,
are we going to get kept out too?
because he is the goodest good of the good that ever gooded.
Yeah, we don't want to forget about that thing that they covered in detail.
Yeah.
But then didn't say another word about after that.
Right.
So.
Then the commanders, nobles, rulers, and all the people of the land escorted the kidlit king from the temple of the Lord, and they went through the upper gate and into the palace, and they seated the little kidlit king on the royal throne. They probably had to give him a pillow, because if I recall, he's only 6.
Yeah.
So all the people of the land rejoiced, and the city was peaceful because Athaliah had been killed. The end.
Right.
Murder always rights a wrong.
I mean, they made her sound pretty bad, so whatever.
Yeah, no, they said she was bad. They didn't make her sound bad. They just said she was bad.
Right. They said she was bad.
She was no more murdery than anybody else. The fact of the matter is she was a woman.
I mean, maybe she was, though. Maybe she was more murdery.
But we don't know that based on what has been recorded here.
Right. No, I agree.
As far as
we
I
also
can
don't
tell,
know that it didn't happen. So.
But as far as I can tell, she was no worse than anybody else before her.
Right.
Because there was all kinds of kings that were like, I did evil in the sight of the Lord, but really, I got to rule for 30 plus years.
Really, it just matters who you're, like, the winners wrote the book, so they can murder people and make it look like a good thing, and she can murder people and it's a bad thing.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I think it had a lot to do with the fact that she was a woman.
Right.
They were like,
I'm sure.
She had a vagina. She can't be in charge.
Right.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So that happened.
Right. And that was 2 Chronicles chapter 23.
It sure as fuck was.
And we will be back tomorrow with
2 Chronicles chapter 24 to find out what that kidlit did.
Yeah. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my god. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my god. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.